May I commend the Honourable Member for Hinckley and Bosworth for securing this important debate and for his work as President of the Hinckley branch of the Royal British Legion. I too am a member of the Royal British Legion, and I've enjoyed many visits to local branches, including my local Brampton branch's monthly naffy break, but we also host Huntingdon District, Sawtry District and Kimbolton too in my constituency. Huntingdon is home to a higher proportion of veterans than most areas in the country, and therefore the work of the RBL is extremely valued, not just in commemorating the service of those who have sacrificed their lives for our country, but also in the support that they provide for our veterans every single day. Every year I take part in the London Poppy Appeal, which sees over 1,000 uniformed personnel from the Royal Navy, British Army and Royal Air Force, along with an additional 1,000 veterans, volunteers and supporters, raise over £1 million for the vital work of the Legion. Last November, it was an honour to stand alongside my old regimental colleagues from the Duke of Wellington's Regiment and the Royal Yorkshire Regiment, selling poppies and reminiscing about our time served together, as well as those who did not return. As a veteran myself, I know only too well the support that is needed and the crucial role that the RBL play. I know I speak on behalf of my fellow veterans, and indeed those still serving, that this focus on our armed forces community makes us feel appreciated and valued. It is, however, important to reiterate the work of the RBL is not limited to just selling poppies. The RBL offer lifelong support to both serving and ex-serving personnel and their families, starting from day one of service and continuing after they leave. Their assistance includes expert advice, recovery, rehabilitation and help with transitioning to civilian life. Where they can't provide direct support, their extensive network ensures they can connect them with someone who can, meaning every veteran is cared for. I will goodbye.
The Honourable and Gallant Member for giving way. Like him, I have a constituency with very many members of the armed forces. 1 in 20 members of my constituency have served in the armed forces. He talks of the services the RBL offer. Would he agree with me that members of the armed forces have developed very valuable skills, and join me in commending the Royal British Legion for the support that they give helping members of the armed forces into employment in civilian life?
I would wholeheartedly agree with the Honourable Member. I think it's so important that those vital skills that the armed forces personnel develop during our time in service are transitioned into the civilian workforce. I know that there are many civilian employers who would welcome a veteran with the skills that they bring, the self-discipline, the self-starting sort of motivation as well. And I know that I had help from various organisations when I transitioned out to the armed forces, and it is a very much needed piece of support, that wraparound care that people give. Latterly, the RBL has also campaigned on behalf of veterans, successfully campaigning for Commonwealth veterans indefinite leave to remain fees to be waived. And I gently nudged the Minister regarding expanding the scope of this to their dependents, which I know is on his to-do list. In closing, I would like to thank all those who work tirelessly to keep the Royal British Legion in the forefront of our minds, commemorating those who have made the ultimate sacrifice via the Poppy Appeal, advocating for our veterans, being the glue that binds together much of our veterans community. Without them, being a veteran would be much more challenging.